Hey guys, what's up? It's Sphenit from TeemTHE. How you guys doing today? We got a pure Zefra deck. When I say pure, I mean it's just Zefras. Pendulum basically, not, like some people make builds with Yang Zing, some people make builds with the Telenites, but this is a pure Zefra deck.
Two, Terraforming. 3, Oracle Zefra. 2, Mystical Space Typhoon. 2, Storm. 2, Emergency Teleport. 2, Dark Holes. 2, Pot of Riches. 2, Reinforcement of the Army. 3, Murmur of the Forest. 2, Zefra Divine Strike. 2, Zefraxi, Treasure of the Yangzing. 2, Ritual Beast Tamer, Zeframpilica. 2, Zefraxa, Flame Beast of the Necros. 3, Satellar Knight, Zefrathubin. 2, Flash Knight. 3, Zefranu, Secret of the Yangzing. 2, Ritual Beast Tamer, Zefrawendi. 2, Stellar Knight, Zefraxaton. 1, Acid Golem Destruction. 1, Ghost Trick Alucard. 1, Levier the Sea Dragon. 1, Castel, Sky Blaster the Musketeer. 1, number 101, Silent Honor Arc. 1, Evil Swarm Exoton Knight. 1, Gagaga Cowboy. 1, Goyo Guardian. 1, Stardust Dragon. 1, Black Rose Dragon. 1, Ancient Pixie Dragon. 1, Ancient Fairy Dragon. 1, Yazi, Evil the Yangzing. 2, Methivus Horse. 2, Lila, Lightsworn Sorceress. 3, Effect Veiler. 2, Honest. 2, Chogodia. 3, Trap Eaters. 3, Focal Cannon. Now I run 2 Rotas, 2 Reinforcement of the Army, and I run 3 Zefrathubins and 2 Flash Knights. The reason for the Flash Knights, even though this is not a Zefra card, when you reinforce, I'd like having the option of getting a scale 7 or a scale 1. And they're both warriors, so they're both searchable by reinforcements. That's how I run Flash Knight. Okay, that's the first combo. I'm going to Terraforming. So let's say that we Terraforming for, of course, Oracle Zefra. Activate Oracle Zefra. We're going to search for, let's say Zefraxaton. Why? It has a 1900 attack, why not? So let's search for Zefraxaton. And what are we going to do with Zefraxaton? Well, we're going to put it in our hand for now. I'm going to activate this card, Murmur of the Forest. Now, the effect is right here, if you want to read it. Basically, I'm going to target one monster they have. So let's assume they have a monster. We're going to book a Moon Knight. We're going to put it face down. So it's pretty useful against, monsters with continuous effects or just any monsters in general with maybe a low defense to help with attacking. But in this case, we're going to Murmur the Forest, put the monster in face down attack, or face down defense, sorry. We're going to add Oracle of Zefra back to our hand due to Murmur of the Forest's second ability. So the second ability is once you face down the opponent's monster, you can return all field spell cards on the field to the hand. So that includes theirs. So they have like a troubling field spell on the field. You can add that back to your hand, not deal with it for the turn, but it also returns Oracle of Zefra so that you can use it again next turn. So we're going to add this back to our hand, just like that. We're going to summon Zefraxaton. Now, this one, you can, when this card is normaled or pendulum summoned, target one other Satellar Knight monster or Zefra card. So I'm going to target the Zefrathubin, okay? And destroy both cards, this and one set card on your opponent's side of the field. No, when we think about set, we think about traps and maybe spells. But in this case, after Murmur of the Forest, this card is now set. So now we can destroy this monster that they have and one of ours, which we can pendulum summon back later. Another tech in the deck is Emergency Teleport. There's about 4 monsters in the deck that are psychics, which is 2 Zefrawendis and 2 Zeframpilicos. Now they're both summonable by E-Teleport. So let's say you E-Teleport this one. Alright. Now if she comes to the field, you can normal summon this one, activate her effect, which is to add a Zefra card, from the top of the extra deck to your hand. Which is a +1, which is nice. Also, now that she's on the field and she's on the field, you can XC with them. Okay, that's an option, because I run a lot of rank 3s because of the options. But also, let's say you teleport this one, and then you pendulum Zefraxi. Now, Zefraxi's effect is turn another Zefra card or another Yangzing card into a tuner. So I'm going to turn Zeframpilica into a tuner. This is still a non-tuner. I'm going to just synchro the both of them for Methivus Horus. If you don't know this card, it's very useful. Basically, if you synchro it using certain types of monsters, you get certain effects. So I'm using pendulum monsters throughout the entire deck. So it's going to get the last effect, which is your opponent chooses one monster they control and gives control of it to you, but it cannot attack this turn. By the way, you do keep the monster, so that's becomes a really useful card. So that's a teleport. It does speed up the deck a lot, so I would recommend running it. Now regarding side deck, I do run a lot of spell trap destruction as well as monsters effect negation. I run Tuanis. There's quite a bit of light monsters in the deck, but not enough where I can run honest logically. The synchros are a lot light, but I'm gonna run it as side in case my monsters aren't doing too well with their effects. Lila will get rid of spell trap cards, which is very useful against like Vanity's Emptiness, maybe Mistake. Mistake will kill this deck. I need you to know that. The Mistake will kill this deck, which is why I run 2 Lilas. 3 Trap Eaters will get rid of Mistake and Skill Drain, just for your notice. And Focal Cannon will do the same thing, where it'll get rid of Mistakes. It'll get rid of Vanity's Emptiness. It will get rid of Skill Drain. So I run these 3 and these 3 so that it prevents me from running into those problems. Effect Valor, it itself is a tuner if you want to use that, but it's useful against certain monsters. Okay, and Tragodia, I do run it because I need to be able to stop OTK. So if I'm going against an OTK deck, I will run Tragodia.
Now, regarding the rest of the extra deck and the side deck, I'm still working on it. If you guys have any, opinions or suggestions, maybe comments, that would be great. Just tell me what's up, and I'll check into it. But for now, that's the Zephyr deck that I built, and I hope you guys have fun. Thank you.